Hello guys, and welcome back for another breakdown video. For this week's breakdown video, we're going to look into the false grip inside the ring muscle up. So we're going to look into when to use it and when not to use it. So let's jump into this breakdown video. So first let's have a look at the false grip itself. So the false grip is when you hold the rings just underneath the hand. So you have this part of the hand and this is the place where you put the ring on, and it goes through the middle of the hand and it ends over here. So you have the ring from this point through the middle of the hand onto this point, and then you grab it. So you have the knuckles facing each other and the wrists in this angle. How does this look like? Well, like this. So this is what we call a false grip. If you've done this before, you will probably feel that it is a bit awkward and it can hurt the skin of the wrist a bit. You have to go through that. It will be a little bit less in the future. So the reason that you need this grip is that when you do, for instance, a strict ring muscle up, it's way easier when you have the hands in this position, because you go up and then the only thing that needs to change is the position of the elbow. So the elbows go from below the rings to above the rings, but my hands don't need to slide through. And when we do a strict ring muscle up, we don't have a lot of momentum going upwards, so we don't have a point that we're weightless. So we don't have a point that we are able to go up and get the hands to slide through the rings. And so that's the reason that you're probably not able to do a strict ring muscle up without the false grip. It's because you're not able to slide the hands through when you have a lot of pressure going downwards on the rings. So the reason that you'll use the false grip is when you're doing strict ring muscle ups, so it's easier to get the transition. Or when you're doing your first ring muscle up, it is a little bit easier when you get this grip, so you don't have to slide your hands through and you can get used to the movement, and that you can later on get the false grip a little bit more loose and more to the middle of the hand. So it's pretty difficult to do a big swing during your false grip, because the rings quite likely move upwards a little bit towards the middle of the hand again. So for a lot of high volume, a big false grip is difficult to maintain. And that's when we go into a half false grip. And a half false grip is when we still have the angle at the wrists, so they're not straight, but we don't have the rings on the bottom of the hand, so on the wrist, but we have them in the middle of the hand and still bent like this. So we have the angle at the wrist, but we still have the middle of the hand on the rings. This will make the transition a little bit easier, so you can still get the benefit from the full false grip, but it will enable you to get a big swing inside your ring muscle up. So guys, if you've never done the false grip and you want to progress into ring muscle ups, I highly recommend to go and do the false grip, and maybe even do them with different movements like false grip ring rows or false grip pull-ups, so that you can get the hang of the movement. Again, it will be a little bit painful, but yeah, you want to get the ring muscle up, right? And guys, that's it for another breakdown video. I hope you've liked this video. If you like it, please leave a like, subscribe on our channel, and I hope to see you next time with another breakdown video.